Hey, what's up guys? It's Marf and welcome back to another Asphalt 9 update video. Today we will be taking a look at the patch notes for the Lamborghini season, the Ultimate Experience update. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say this is going to be the Ultimate Experience, but anyway, let's get into the patch notes. Now, we expect this update to be released somewhere within the next week or two as previous updates have any lead, I guess. Just past experience like when they released the patch notes for the Porsche season. Anyway, let's go over the season pass changes first for those of you who will be purchasing it or just participating in the new season. Now, the missions will now have different multiple requirement options. So, for example, you can have cars from multiple classes able to complete a single requirement. So, you know, that just gives you more flexibility with that, as well as there will be featured missions in each episodes, which will give you more legend points if you complete them. They will be highlighted for you in the menu, so they were easy to spot. And the last one, in terms of missions, you will now be able to have rank requirements for the missions, and that just gives it a bit more variety there, I guess. Now, in terms of the Legend Pass, the featured car for this one is going to be the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4, a pretty iconic Lamborghini if you ask me. The Gallardo line was the predecessor to the Huracan line if you didn't know, so it was a pretty big deal. I'm pretty sad that this is going to be like the Porsche Taycan and that it is only going to be exclusive for Season Pass owners. Now, in addition to this, you will also be able to get the Lamborghini Aventador SV Coupe at 2 stars by participating with the Legend Pass. So that is a car that has been in the game obviously since launch, but if you have just joined and you get the season pass, you should be able to get a lot of blueprints for that car as well. Now, besides the Gallardo, there are 3 new cars as well. Obviously, they are all Lamborghinis. The first one is going to be the Lamborghini Sian FKP 37. Now, this is a hotly anticipated car. A lot of people have been asking for this. Obviously, it's the new one-off from Lamborghini, I guess. Now, this looks pretty cool. It's an S-Class car. Its rank starts at 3,500. It's pretty cool, but if you look in the top left-hand corner of the screenshot, you can see that the blueprint requirement to only unlock this car is 85 blueprints. Now, that is significantly higher than any other car in the game, which is crazy. Now, we don't have any information about how many blueprints it'll take to star up the car, but just the fact that it takes 85 to unlock it is pretty ridiculous. We're just going to have to see how that plays out. This will probably be the special event car, just like the Carrera GT was for the Porsche season. I would expect this to be the same deal, but 85 blueprints is quite a lot if you ask me. Of course, there's going to be a special decal for this car, you can see, and most of the cars in this update will be getting decals, and I will show you those as well. Now, going back to the Lamborghini Gallardo, here you can see the stats for the car. It looks like to be a contender for the C-Class King. Not too much to say there, except for that it should be a pretty good C-Class car. Now, going to the next car, we have the highly requested Lamborghini Veneno. Now, this was a featured car in Asphalt 8, obviously the cover car, if you will, and it's pretty exciting to see this car in Asphalt 9 with its updated graphics. I'm pretty excited for this one, and of course it has a custom decal as well. Pretty hard to see in the screenshot, but once it gets in game, you'll be able to see it. It's kind of subtle, I guess. And the final car to be released with the Lamborghini update is the Lamborghini SC18. It looks like kind of a modified Aventador, if you ask me. Personally, I'm not excited at all for this Lamborghini. I don't see why this is in the update. I feel like we could have gotten like the Murcielago or the Reventon instead of this. Now, if you notice, this is a key requirement car, so this will probably be the next car for the next Grand Prix. Now, let's go over some other changes as well. So first off, there's going to be a new career season in Chapter 3 after you get 315 career flags. It is called the Ultimate Experience Season. I assume this will be a couple of Lamborghinis, but there is no information as to what cars this will be in. As well as that, there will be more tracks in the Grand Prix events, although I don't think anyone cares. And you can now inspect stages of special events to see the rewards and requirements for each stage before they unlock. This is a massive, massive improvement to the special events. So now you can see whether or not you want to go ahead and try to unlock a car by looking at the requirements and the rewards for each tier, which is really, really awesome. Previously, we had to rely on leaks and stuff like that, but now you can just look at them in game. This is a huge, huge improvement. I'm so glad they did this. and I'm looking forward to the next special event, and that's going to be pretty cool. Now, this next line is kind of vague. They say they're going to hide some of the existing cars that don't have any available source to obtain them at the moment. So basically, if you click on a car and you try and get blueprints and there's nothing in the shop or anything like that, that car will be just straight up hidden, which is quite weird. I don't know why they would do this. I'm pretty sure they would want you to see the cars you can't unlock and just kind of hype you up and, you know, let you know that that car is in the game. But once you get blueprints for that car, it will be showing up again in your garage. So they aren't being removed from the game. They're just being removed from your garage view. I don't know why they're doing this. I think a better solution would be just to add a sorting feature like they do have in Asphalt 8, but that would probably require more programming, and I don't think Gameloft wants to do any more of that. Now, in terms of game improvements in general, we do have 60 FPS unlocked on a couple of Android devices. I will show those here. And macOS this time around has a lot of improvements, which is really, really awesome. I'm looking forward to this, to be finally able to upload 60 FPS gameplay for you guys. So firstly, they added graphics settings in general, which is really nice, and they added a custom cursor to make it look nice, and some iMac models have just some improved graphics quality and game performance. Now, in terms of the 60 FPS mode, like I said before, finally they have fixed the controller delay for 60 FPS mode, so hopefully now it's actually playable, and they removed that like weird system alert sound when you use the keyboard to play the game. Now, that's pretty much it for this update. It's quite a generic update if you ask me. No new track, nothing truly exciting, and the season pass is still there, as pay to win as it will ever be, which is really annoying, and of course the Grand Prix is still awful. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys later.